scores being thrown out. That's the result of an investigation into testing irregularities at Eisenhower Elementary School in Green Bay. The Department of Public Instruction says the school's principal and staff gave students an unfair advantage. Now, math scores from a 2011 standardized test are invalid for all 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students at the school. Brian Miller is live in our Green Bay newsroom now with our big story at 5.
Casey, the school district is finally breaking months of silence on this issue. It began as an internal investigation back in October after an Eisenhower staff member tipped off the district about testing irregularities. Specifically, the teachers were allowing students to preview real test questions on practice tests, giving those students an unfair advantage.
This gave Eisenhower students an advantage over other students across the district.
Superintendent Dr. Michelle Langenfeld shares the results of the DPI's findings that Eisenhower's principal and an undisclosed number of staff violated standardized testing procedures for the last 2 years.
In Eisenhower's case, the practice tests for mathematics in grades 3, 4, and 5 did contain a significant number of live test questions copied or slightly altered directly from previously administered WGBA-TV tests.
Dr. Langenfeld says the district is reviewing its testing procedures.
We are on the road to implementing test security that will ensure that no student receives an advantage and that no student ever has a future test invalidated.
When the district's internal investigation began in October, the district transferred former principal Claudia Orr, naming her director of professional learning.
Knew that it would be appropriate while the investigation was going on, and Claudia has agreed to fulfill this role.
Assistant Superintendent Margaret Christensen says any punishment for those involved will be coming down from the school board.
I can't give you an exact number, and I can also say to you that there are additional personnel that we may need to talk further with.
The superintendent maintains the issue was limited to just one school.
Students had no knowledge of the fact that their practice tests contained live test questions. They did nothing wrong, and they should not feel guilty for any wrongdoing.
Now, the district superintendent says that Claudia Orr's new position, Director of Learning, has nothing to do with testing or implementing testing for anyone in the district. Now, she also says she realizes public opinion could be varied on this topic, with some even expecting firings to come from this investigation. In your corner, live in the Green Bay newsroom, Brian Miller, NBC 26.